money, get the cake. Need the dough, make it bake. They all know that I'll be great. I don't have time to wait. Mess with me, a big mistake.
Yo, what is going on, guys? What is going on, guys? Your boy Killer Kawaba. Welcome to another episode of Men Operate in Reality. All right, guys. This episode, I wanted to do this video. So I saw this Mr. Goodbread's video. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread, where he was talking about how this, I think this is in the Spanish Latin country. This broke down and children were hurt. It was like 2 children were hurt or whatnot. And when I was watching the video, it made me sit there and realize that this is the type of thing that's been happening lately when we started telling, when societies, where people started saying that we don't need men in the world. And I'll explain that once we watch this video. But before we get started, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time I drop. As well as, if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App and PayPal. It'd be much appreciated. All right, let's watch this video real quick, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, so as you can see, there was 2 as you can see, I just seen this. This was hilarious. As you can see, there were a cart that looked like it broke off, and it looks like 2 children were hurt off of that because it's 2 to a seat. But yeah, this is one point I was trying to make when I saw that video. This is what happens when you start saying that you do not need men. What people don't realize is men is the one that created the world, and they also maintain it. Now, the old guard, they used to have maintenance people that would come and check on these rides on the daily basis. They used to have, you know what I'm saying, people that knew how to fix these rides. If they might have been a little misstep or might have felt something, you know what I'm saying? Or if this situation that happened, they might have, they would have had that, would have somebody that will be able to handle the situation a lot more efficient than how they handled it today. Even though, thank goodness, I don't think there was any children killed, but it could have been worse. And the old guard, they used to have people that were a lot more proficient in this type of areas or whatnot. You know, a lot more men were tradesmen. A lot more men knew how to handle and maintain things. Now, it really started in my generation. If you're like 30 and below, if you're like in your 30s and below, it really started during my generation, where we were the more internet age, where we started not being, where men started to have less interest in trades, like being a plumbing or a maintenance man, or just learning how to fix things in general. You know, we lost that. We men in this society have lost that ability, and as you can see now with the younger generation, they are being feminized to the point where they wearing nails, where they painting nails and put on eyelashes and all that weirdo stuff, man. Not trying to degrade, you know, people that do that, but at the same time, that's not a that's not a man. I'm sorry. And this is why we need men, because things like this can happen. There's so many, we need men that are actual men that are able to handle difficult situations, because 9 times out of 10, things can happen. I just saw a video the other day where there was an alligator in the neighborhood, and it was a man that had to dig the alligator. It wasn't no woman. It wasn't no child. It was a man that had to go get that alligator. That man was risking his life to get that alligator out the neighborhood and put him in a safe place. He didn't kill it neither. So he had the extra additive of not killing the animal. He had to protect everyone and protect himself and protect the animal. But only a man can do that. Not no child, not no little boy, not no little girl. I don't care how smart they are. Not no woman, because a woman, she will revert to her natural state, which is being helpless whenever a problem, whenever a problem arises. She will revert her to her natural state. Remember that, guys. Whenever a problem arises, she will revert to a natural state, which is being submissive and being weak and not knowing what to do. It doesn't matter how strong she claims she is. She will revert back to that. She's not going to be able to pull it off. But what I'm saying is that now that society is trying to tell men, or society is telling little boys that men are not needed, these little boys are growing up and they're not doing these types of jobs anymore. They're not being masculine as they should be. Not going through the hardships, not going through the struggles, not suffering. They're not going through that. So now we don't have people that are maintaining these types of things, rides, bathrooms, you know what I'm saying, appliances. We don't have these people no more. We don't have them. Look, thank goodness my dad taught me some stuff, because it's still taking me a while. I gotta fix my dryer. Now, granted, I've had so many other stuff to do. I've traveled. I've been traveling a lot, and a lot of my money is being invested into my other endeavors. So I have to really go back and finish that and finish fixing the dryer. But thank goodness that my dad and I worked several jobs that helped me, giving me that skill in order to at least, unhook the dryer and check it out and follow instructions. A lot of men nowadays and younger than my generation, they can't do that. And it's sad. And this is just the beginning of saying that you don't need men, because there's gonna be a time women gonna say she don't need a man till the tire. I can say till the tire goes flat. Then all of a sudden, the man has to go out here and do something. Even if it's not her boyfriend, she still got to go call a tow truck driver. Ain't no woman tow truck driver. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, shout out to Mr. Goodbread for creating that video. It really inspired me to do this one. All right, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time I drop. And I will talk with y'all soon. Peace.